Global Citizen Award from the United Nations Association in 2015, and today she's here to talk about her experiences working with the Empower Nepali Girls organization.
Three years ago, I was challenged to pursue a huge project, something impossible, something beyond me, something that I can't even think of doing. I decided to summit Mount Everest and use it to bring funds and awareness for the girls in Nepal who become victims of human trafficking or forced to get married at a very young age. I promised the girls that I raised $29,000, $1 per foot of the mountain, any mountain that I climb. So Everest is 29,000 feet, $29,000, which provides 200 girls to go to school one whole year. 3.5 years ago, I wasn't even a mountain climber. I never slept in a sleeping bag, never even owned a sleeping bag, never went on a camping trip. I hated cold weather. I would wear a jacket at 75 degrees. To go up, I would use an elevator. And I knew that I need to train and climb many mountains all over the world to get ready for Everest. Once I was at the very beginning stages, I was climbing in Ecuador, and it was 2 a.m. in the middle of the night. I was climbing an ice wall. The wind was really strong. I couldn't see anything. It was my first time being at 17,000 feet. Means that I have headache, I'm nauseous, I can't even breathe, I'm tired, thirsty, hungry. The wind was so strong, it was pushing me inside a crevasse, into a deep crevasse that I couldn't even see the bottom. I was so scared that I climbed up really fast, sat on the edge, and I thought, this is it. Let's forget about Everest. I don't want to climb Everest. It's not for me. It's not worth it. I'm risking my life. I needed an incentive far greater than a mere personal achievement, and I found it in the plight of the girls in Nepal. I discovered the best way to save the girls from becoming victims of human trafficking, to protect them, is to provide education, opportunities, and hope for them. And now that I decided to do this for the girls, I was 100 times more motivated and excited to do it. Another time, I was in Himalayas at 23,000 feet. And every few steps, I would walk and fall down, crawl a little bit, and get up again. I asked myself, why are you doing this? I imagined two little Nepali girls standing before me, looking at me. In their eyes, I could see that they want me to get up. By overcoming the hardship and getting to the top of the mountain, I knew that I can empower them to achieve their goals in the face of their difficulties and challenges. They've never met a woman mountain climber. They've never met a woman engineer. I just wanted to teach them not to give up on life. At this point, I had to climb many mountains to get ready for Everest, and after climbing 9 mountains, finally I was ready for Everest. Climbing a mountain like Everest takes 60 days. Imagine camping on ice and snow for that many days. On April 25th, 2015, a 7.8 earthquake struck Nepal and rocked the highest mountain in the world. I was climbing an ice wall. As I was going up, when the earthquake hit us, the whole wall started shaking left and right, and left and right. A big chunk of ice, the size of a car, collapsed on my left-hand side. An ice tower broke on my right-hand side. I was inside an avalanche, inside a lot of debris and snow. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't see anything. I thought, this is the end. I'm gonna be buried alive under the snow. There is no way to survive this. I was sad, I was terrified, but I just felt a little peace knowing that I'm dying for a good cause. After 7 days, my team and I, we were spared. We got rescued by a helicopter. This whole time, I was anxious to see the girls. I just raised money for them to go to school. Now they might have lost their houses, their schools. What if they are not alive anymore? So I came back down and I went to visit the girls. So imagine it's 7 days that you lost your house and all your belongings. It's 7 days you haven't had proper water or food. And you're sleeping on dirt without a pillow or a blanket. Can you even say a positive word or a sentence? So as I'm seeing how they've been living for the past 7 days that I was getting rescued, I was crying and I told them, I promise you, I go back to United States, I'm gonna raise money so we can build back your houses, your schools, you're gonna continue your education. Now they were even more at risk because their families, they just lost their homes. They don't care, they don't have water, they don't have food, they don't care about their daughter's education. So they were even way more at risk. So when I promised them that I'm gonna go back to US and raise money for them and come back, one of them told me, we promise that we're gonna only think about good days till you come back. And this by itself was one of the best lessons I've ever learned from them. So this is a very long story, and if I need 12 more hours to tell you the whole story of everything that happened. That's why I just published the book, which you can come to our booth, the very last one. You can get your own signed copy of the book. The name of the book is Follow My Footsteps. It's available on Amazon. And all the profit goes to Empower Nepali Girls, which is an organization that we have 300 girls in Nepal in 14 different villages. So you can purchase your own book and read the rest of the story. I didn't summit Mount Everest, but I summit another mountain. Provide education, hope, and opportunities for the girls on the other side of the world that I don't even speak their language. I feel so honored and privileged that I get to do just a little bit for these girls. And it seems like I'm helping them, but really they are helping me to make my life much better, happier, more satisfied. So I'm always, always thankful. Thank you.
Okay, thanks everybody. That's it. Appreciate you being here. Love you guys, and thanks for being part of ending human trafficking.